groceries up, rent up. But Walmart's eggs are back to $2.24 and pasta is under $1. That's not normal. Why are some staples acting like it's 2019 while everything else climbs? Stick with me. We'll unpack the price paradox, show you the exact 4 record breakers: eggs, milk, pasta, potatoes, and how to stock them in a way that slashes this week's bill without junking your diet.
Retail news tonight. One of the nation's largest retailers says price hikes are coming because of tariffs.
We're talking about Walmart, and tonight we're learning what items will soon cost you more and when.
A change on that, and you're going to find out exactly how it could impact you. As I mentioned, we've been talking with shoppers here in Troy and also in Dearborn. I talked to Ann a short time ago.
How are shoppers reacting to this news?
And Will, as you can imagine, they're surprised. We're here at the Walmart in Troy, and surprised mainly because Walmart, from the beginning of this tariff talk, has said it's really not going to affect prices.
By the end, you'll know what to grab, what to skip, and how fast you need to move before shelves thin out. Quick favor before we move on. If you appreciate this content, consider giving this video a like and subscribing to the channel. Believe it or not, more than 92% of viewers haven't subscribed yet. It's free and only takes a second, but it means the world to us. So did you subscribe already? Great. Thank you so much for your support. Now back to the video.
She specifically makes her way here to save money. Here's what she had to say.
What do you think when you hear about the possibility of prices going up?
I think like we're not going to be able to eat. We're not going to be able to feed our families.
Yeah.
We really can't afford it.
When you're shopping, are you specifically looking for bargains or going to stores like this?
Of course, we have to get the off-brand.
Yeah.
Always the off-brand, just in order to get what I want or what I need at the house. Because, you know, with the price going up, people got multiple children out here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We can't afford it.
Hank, what items could soon cost more, and when will these prices start to rise?
Yeah, well, we're talking about the prices that you will notice a change in by the end of this month.
Why are eggs at $2.24 and pasta under $1 while everything else stings? That gap is the tell. It is not random. It is designed. When your rent eats a paycheck and your electric bill hums louder than your fridge, the sticker shock on most food lines up with the pain. Then 4 items refuse to play along. That is the signal you follow, not the noise. Let's start with the pressure points. Rent climbs, utilities creep. Fresh produce swings hard from week to week, especially out of season. Meat stays high even when on sale. But those 4 staples at Walmart slide down and hold steady. This is not charity. This is strategy. Call it crowd control for your wallet. They lower the guard price at the door, then wait for you to relax as you move past end caps and into the middle aisles.
And a wide variety of products. You're talking about everything from electronics to furniture, not only patio furniture, but furniture for inside the home if it comes from overseas. Where you really might notice that, parents, listen up, that's going to be as you make your way into June, July, August, as we all start back to school shopping. Those items could cost you more. Will, you're going to see that additional tariff tax. Also food items, bananas, avocados, anything not produced, sold in the U.S. is going to see that extra tariff tax. And then clothing.
The tension shows up when you check the national averages for eggs and milk and then look back at those shelf tags. The tags sit lower. They stay lower. Not just for a weekend ad blast, not just with a coupon stack. Steady enough to plan meals for the week. That consistency is the twist. You are not chasing a lightning deal. You are building a routine around a price that does not jump each Tuesday. Now let us talk about the playbook in plain English. Step 1. Loss leaders. They take a small hit on a few basics right at the top of your list, so you say yes without thinking. Step 2. Private label leverage. Their house brands use simpler packaging, cheaper shelf placement, and long-term supplier contracts to shave cents that add up fast. Step 3. Scale. When you move product by the truckload, a penny saved per unit becomes real money. They squeeze the supply chain so you feel the discount on the front end while they catch margin somewhere else in the store.
Well, Hank, any reaction from the leaders at Walmart?
Yeah, and we did receive a statement from the CEO of Walmart. I want to share that with you. He spoke out earlier today saying, we will do our best to keep our prices as low as possible. And the one thing everyone's going to be watching right now is if other retail companies now are going to start following Walmart's lead. Remember, Walmart, one of the biggest retail giants in the country, but given the magnitude of the tariffs, even at the reduced levels announced this week, we aren't able to absorb all the pressure given the reality of narrow retail margins. Usually if Walmart makes a big change like this, you can expect others to follow. We're live here tonight in Troy. Hank Wynn.
Eggs first. A dozen at $2.24 is not just breakfast. It is 5 protein-heavy meals if you run a tight rotation. Scramble one night with toast and salsa. Frittata the next with any limp veg you need to clear. Fried rice midweek with frozen peas and a splash of soy. Breakfast burritos using leftover rice and cheese, double-wrapped and ready to freeze. Potato egg bake on Sunday night so Monday lunch is done. You crack shells, not your budget. Milk under $3 is the quiet workhorse. A half-gallon touches almost every corner of the kitchen. Cereal for fast mornings. Coffee that does not need a flavored creamer to taste decent. Mashed potatoes that feel like a side and a hug, both cheap. Simple soups, think tomato or corn chowder, thickened with a cup of milk instead of heavy cream. One jug keeps showing up like the friend who helps you move. Pasta at 92 cents is pure utility. Cooks fast. Carries flavor. It rescues leftovers. You toss hot noodles with olive oil, garlic, and canned tomatoes for a 5-minute dinner. Fold in last night's chicken, a few olives, and a squeeze of lemon, and it turns into a new meal. Portion cost per person hovers near pocket change when you stick to simple sauces. And it holds on the shelf for months, so you stock it when you see the price and cash in later. Potatoes at $2.47 for a 5-pound bag stretch across 4 dinners without trying. Bake them with salt and oil for skin-on wedges. Mash them with butter and milk to carry whatever protein you can afford. Dice and fry for hash with onions and a fried egg on top. Simmer for a fast soup with broth and herbs. For context, a single order of takeout fries runs close to the whole bag. You trade a paper cup for a week of sides. Here is the mini payoff. When you anchor your cart on these 4, your per meal cost drops sharply without leaning on ultra-processed junk. That is the real kicker. Your meals still look and feel like food, not lab snacks. You get protein, starch, and a base for veg, and you keep your receipt tame. Now that you know the why, let's move to the how. You want the savings, not the trap that waits 2 aisles over. The paradox is not magic. It is a funnel. You lower your bill with 4 record breakers, then aisles try to sell you add-ons you did not plan. Candy at checkout, sauces with sugar, family-sized snacks with staged sale tags. Say no. Keep the cart anchored, not padded. If this gave you something to chew on, hit like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs a cheaper grocery week. Drop a comment with the one you are stocking now. Next, we test sub-$1 sides and freezer picks. Which ones win, which ones are staged fillers. We will cook, taste, and call the traps by name.